I'm going to show you guys how you can simply reset your character and then automatically get teleported inside of a stage and start making gold. You guys can see right there, I just got 36 gold. I'm going to walk over here and simply reset my character again, and just like that, I get teleported. This is super easy to set up, and you literally just keep on resetting your character over and over again, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. This is one of the best gold grinders inside of the game, so stay tuned, make sure to like the video and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. All right, so the first thing you're actually going to want to do for this is you're going to want to take yourself any block. You can use the wood block because it's like the least expensive block if you wanted to. You're just going to place one block here, or you can even place a post. Let's just use a post. So we're going to go like this. Make sure anchor block is turned off, and we're going to scale this. It can be any size you want, really, but ideally you want to cover the spawn points over there because it's going to work a lot better. So in this case, we're going to make it about this long, and we're going to drag it out probably about this wide. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place ourselves down a post like this. So we're going to press anchor, have that on, and we're going to go 2 out, and then we're going to place down another block, delete the 2 posts. Then we're going to turn anchor block back off. We're going to grab a suspension, and we're going to place this so it's right in line with this. So you're going to place one side there, one side there. This block right here still should be anchored, and this is basically all you really have to do. At this point, you can save if you want, but now you just have to get this inside of the actual stage itself. So I'm going to place myself down a chair. I'm going to grab the cake block like this. Let's place one right there, and also a hinge. I believe you can just also like drive a jet in there if you wanted to. You just have to get a fly glitch, so that way you can actually transport this. We're going to delete the post, and then we're going to select everything, and we're going to turn anchor block off like this, and now we're simply just going to fly this creation over to one of the first stages. So the only downside to this is that you don't really get more than like 36 gold every time, but you can repeatedly just keep on spawning in, resetting your character, and it is super, super profitable. And we're actually going to compare this to other gold grinders inside of the game as well to see which one is more profitable. But this is like technically the first stage. We're going to go to the second stage just to make sure that it does register. So we're going to go to the middle of this stage like this. Once we're inside of here, we're going to grab our property tool. We're going to click on the block that's attached to the spring. We're going to anchor it, and then we're going to grab our scale tool, click on the block. We're going to drag it up, and then it should unanchor us from the actual block itself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this original creation here, and we're just going to bring it back over to the spawn area. So basically what it does is it makes the game think that this giant build is inside of the stage, or at least I think that's what it thinks. I really don't know, but the glitch works, so that's really all that matters. And I actually did a video on this a couple years ago, but it's such a good glitch, and you can still do it inside of the game. I mean, it's literally one of the best grinders out there. So we're going to take this all the way back over to our team plots like this, and we're going to turn collision off so that way we don't hit any of the trees, and we're simply just going to go down like this. So now once you have it down over the spawn points, you can cover all the spawn points. You don't have to. It's going to make it a little bit easier though, and a little bit faster for grinding gold. Once you get to about right here, you simply want to put collision back on, and then you can simply just reset your character, and you'll notice that my avatar kind of just teleported to the stage where we had the block, and that's good. Okay, so what you want to do now is don't delete anything else, just simply keep it how it is. Now you're going to have this platform here. Now what you're going to want to do from here is simply just reset your character every time you spawn in, and you're going to get teleported inside of the stage, and you can just simply make gold. Now, as you guys can see right here, I just spawned off of the platform, so if you were to make this platform just a little bit longer and a little bit wider, it would be able to cover all of the spawn points. So what you simply could do is just load in, reset, and then just keep making gold over and over again. But this is still fine. I mean, it still shows it. As you guys can see, it kind of just glitched out right here, which you can actually anchor it so it prevents this from happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, hopefully it flips over. What have I done? Oh no, I broke it. Okay, let's try to flip this thing back over. Oh no. But one thing that will actually break this is anchoring. So make sure that you don't anchor this because it can mess it up. It really only works if it's unanchored, so you can't really anchor it down, unfortunately. That's like the only downside, but it is still very, very awesome. I'm just walking on this thing, resetting, and then bam, boom, we're just making ourselves some gold. So I also want to compare this to a normal grinder. So I'm actually going to just do this for 60 seconds straight, and I'm going to time it, and we're going to see if I make more gold doing this or a basic, you know, grinder. Let's do it. All right, so the stopwatch is going to start right now. Okay, stopwatch is officially started. 1 minute is on the clock, and I'm just going to grind out as much of this gold as I possibly can in this 1 minute time frame. All right, so that right there was 1 minute, and I went through about 7 times. There was 2 times there that I didn't get any gold for going through, just because I think I went a little bit too fast. Like, if you instantly spawn in and you reset your character, it might not register the gold, so you might have to wait a few seconds. But I went through 7 times, and if we do 7 times 36, that is 252 gold per minute. So now I'm going to use a basic grinder, like one of the most common grinders inside of the game, and we're going to use this for a minute and see how much gold we get, and then we're going to compare the two. All right, here we go. I'm actually going to save this one. All right, and this timer is going to start right about as soon as I launch. All right, so here we go, and all right, timer has officially started. We are off, and as you guys can see, this one completely just glitched out. Oh my gosh. I'm going to reset the timer on this one. All right, timer is going. We're going to see how much gold I get. We're just kind of floating over to the end. I mean, I guess the bonus about this one is that you get a gold block, so that's cool. The other one you don't, but right now it's already been 30 seconds. All right, let's see how much gold we get. We're at half a minute right now. Chest animation still going. Okay, and we just got 183 gold, and we have 15 seconds left, so we could try to load it back in super fast. Get back on this thing one more time. Activate it, and right here, the minute has officially ended. So that is 1 minute right there. So keep in mind, guys, that when I was resetting my character, there was a couple times where it didn't register how much gold I got. So we could honestly add like an extra 72 gold or 74 gold, whatever the math is, for the 2 runs onto the other one, because this one, I mean, it's still good. Like, don't get me wrong, this is still a very good gold grinder, but I think the other one just slightly beats it, because keep in mind, I also had to run sometimes over to the platform, which if the platform was covering all the spawn points, then it would be even faster. But I think this is one of the most solid gold glitches inside a build-a-boat for treasure. And if you guys have any other ways in which we can make this right here into more profit, let me know down below. I guess if you had spike traps going on all the spawn points for like a gold catcher with other players, that could also increase it. But I wonder if there's a way to like make a conveyor that you could go through. That would be interesting. But let me know down below your guys' thoughts. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out and goodbye.